Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, and welcome back for more of Let's Play Mother 3. In the last episode, we fell down far beneath New Pork City after meeting with Porky himself, knowing that the last needle is down here somewhere, but our father Flint ran ahead of us. And I think it's about time that we chased after him, because he hasn't come back in a while. Hopefully nothing has happened to him. You gonna go? We don't really have a choice. But what's strange enough about this area, think about all the time they put excavating down here, digging all these tunnels. How long has it been that they've been at this? That they've known the final needle was here? You'd think that in Porky's twisted plans that he would build New Pork City above the location of the final needle, so how long have they been at this? That aside, we know he's probably waiting for us down here, and it can't be. The same doorknob that we've been seeing over and over. And we accidentally drop it. Believe it or not, that's not going to be the last time we see the doorknob either. But it looks like we've made it to the bottom here. Save frog. And before we head into the final area, we get one last present. And incredibly enough, there was a hot spring inside the box. So that'll heal us up from the battle with the Porky robots. And now, hopefully we can track down Porky and the Masked Man. Now in here, there are a couple of new enemies I'd like to dodge because they can be taken out pretty easily, but I'll inevitably run into one of each of them. So, here's the first one. The Phenomeno. If you have a couple of good combos, you should be able to take him out before he does you any damage. Usually, if you're good enough, you can take him out with only 2 party members attacking, but nothing too bad. There's one more enemy in here I'd like to show off, the one that looks like a diamond, and if I don't run into him before we get to the end, I'll make sure to run into one. There he is. Now, in Earthbound, you would run into a lot of these diamond-looking things. Usually they would be aliens, but this one's actually an enemy, the Minerale. I'll take out the Phenomeno first because it's the weakest, and the other one will take a while to knock down. Left forward? How can you leap forward? You're an electrical... What the hell is it, anyway? Yeah, this is the kind of music that skips randomly that I can never quite get. Looks like we're gonna have to heal up Lucas, too. That's the only thing about this area. I mean, it's not so full of itself that it just has you run down an extremely long, never-ending hallway full of nothing. But at the same time, you just want to get it over with, you know? As we head up here, we'll find Flint's hat floating in the distance. He can't be far off. I just hope he's alright. There he is! He doesn't look good either. What's wrong, Dad? That masked man. He's Klaus. Lucas. He's your brother. Klaus. I don't know why he's obeying this Porky guy, but as a father I finally found the son I lost. Lucas, be happy. I finally found your brother. Are you serious? The final needle. Lucas, make sure you pull it. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Don't worry about me. Just hurry to the needle. You can't be serious, Dad. The masked man? He can't be Klaus. He can't be my brother. Seriously. Dad, what are you talking about? Wait a minute. Dad, you don't have your hat on anymore. Just what were you covering up with that hat of yours? I'm going to talk with you 10 times until you answer that question for me, Dad. What were you trying to hide beneath that hat all of these years? Jeez, you're persistent. You're wondering about my hair, aren't you? That's right, I'm bald as a bean. Yeah, talk to him 10 times and he tells you he's bald. Didn't I say in the description of one of my videos that I wouldn't be cutting out any more battles? Haha, I lied. Like that's much of a surprise to anybody. And in this treasure... I called it a treasure chest! I've gone through the entire game calling the presents by their proper names, and I finally call this last one a treasure chest. The real bat for Lucas. This is obviously a weapon that you can equip, and you'll get, over the mystical stick, you'll get about, is that 30 or 40 more PP and 10 more offense. You lose HP with a bunch of other stuff, but I prefer having the offense. So once again, de-equipping a mystical weapon before we head to our final battle here. And there is an area in the bridge down here, but there's nothing there. So we finally head up to the location of the final needle, and what do you know? Look who's waiting for us. Stop! Stop right there! There really is no time for games anymore. I don't feel like letting you go any further. If you're after the needle, then don't worry. My adorable little monster is on its way to it as we speak. Huh? That monster's name is Klaus? Its name was Klaus? That almost sounds like a person's name. But now it's my robot. Not even a fragment of life remains inside it. It's Master Porky's slave robot. It does whatever I say. It acts on my will alone. It's my double. It doesn't know anything about who you are. And we enter into a battle with Porky, the character who fought alongside the embodiment of evil itself. Now, surprisingly, you deal with this boss the same way you deal with any other boss. I start off by knocking down its offense, raising our own defense so we can take its physical attacks, and of course he has a shield. So let's get rid of that as I start catching my breath. He has a wide array of attacks and things that he can do, most of which you won't be able to understand. More on that later. What did Porky do? Who knows, but that's a physical-based attack, which is why I lowered his offense and buffed up our defense. We're going to have a couple more buff turns in here. What you don't want to do is attack this guy with PSI attacks right off the bat, because he has shields, and every time you use a PSI attack, he'll put up a PSI counter. I don't really care about getting physical combos right now, at least until we start debuffing his defense. Yeah, after this next turn, his physical attacks will be doing virtually nothing to us. So let's get... Is that all of our buffs? Yeah, let's get more offense buffs in, and then we'll start really hitting the guy. The only PSI attack you can really hope to hit him with consistently is Thunder, and everybody else just use physical attacks. Porky did something! Well, we know what that something is. Makes everybody cry. What I love most about this music, no matter how good or how bad you are at doing combos, it's a consistent beat throughout the entire time. So novices as well as veterans can give this guy a real beating, the beating that he deserves. So just go all out with physical attacks. Now let's get one more offense buff in, and just keep doing what we're doing. See, because we used Thunder in the last turn, he put up a PSI counter. And of course he gets another attack, which is doing nothing to us. And once we get our last offense buff in, we should be doing this guy a respectable amount of damage. And I might want to heal up those tears. But like I said, this battle is pretty straightforward. Let me fill you in on something. No matter how much you attack me, I'll never die. Even if I somehow wind up beaten, I'll never die. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Well, we know it now. So, tears, I guess you're the best one to heal him up, Lucas, because you're probably not going to be able to hit him. And just have you guys keep fighting! If I can land that combo. But Porky. Porky, Porky, Porky. How I hate this child. All of the things he's done. All of the lives he's ruined. All of the people he's brainwashed, not only in our own time and place, but you have to imagine all the other places he's been. I've gone through time and space so many times, but I haven't aged like a normal person. Who knows? I might be 1,000 years old, or even 10,000 years old. But despite that, I'm still the same kid at heart. Is that funny? It is, isn't it? Does it make you laugh? Are you laughing at me? The last thing I'd do is laugh at you, Porky. All of the times and places that he's probably warped to throughout his lifetime, all of the people, his lives that he's ruined, all of the lives he's destroyed. This fight included. That's his strongest attack. I think it's a bunch of missiles. If the dragon wakes up, it might end up extinguishing everything and destroying all life. Even so, I don't care that I spoiled my own sentence. Even so, I'll be alive. Me and the dragon will be the only things left alive in the whole wide world. I'm more than ready for that possibility. With my eternal life, I will see the world through to its end, till everyone who won't like me is gone. And I'm already starting to feel lightheaded, so I hope we can take this guy down soon. Speaking of which, I probably should have healed on the last turn, but regardless, it shouldn't be much longer. I believe this fight only goes on for a set amount of turns, but I usually do well enough on it that it doesn't really make a difference. Please don't. Yeah, Kumatora. And Lucas. This is gonna be tough. Thank you for playing along with me to the end like this. I'm actually a pretty nice guy, wouldn't you say? And it looks like we've destroyed his machine. I'll never die. I'll never die. Nor will I ever be beaten. But it appears my machine has run out of energy for the moment. Lucas, you haven't won, just so you know. What in the world? I'm going to duck inside this absolutely safe capsule for the time being. When I'm inside, no attack will have any effect on me whatsoever. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, yeah, right, there's no such thing as absolutely. But there is such a thing, and it's this. The absolutely safe capsule I tricked Dr. Andonuts and the Mr. Saturns into making for me. Me! All for me! So you're just gonna lock yourself in that thing? What are we gonna do? Porky sealed inside the absolutely safe capsule. And Lucas is about to faint. But I think he's got a memento, so I'll just wait for that to kick in. Until then, what are we supposed to do? Porky's locked himself inside a capsule. We can't do anything about him. Well, I guess we should try to revive Kumatora and just beat on him, I guess. See, you can get a 2-hit combo. You'll still do no damage, even though it says 2. The absolutely safe capsule doesn't do anything. Well, Lucas, I think we're going to be here a while, so you might as well heal these guys, and, Kumatora, why don't you try a Starstorm, see if anything can hit this guy. Even our strongest PSI attack has a no effect on Porky. What are we gonna do? But, I mean, he's not doing anything to us either, so... Inside the absolutely safe capsule, Porky is sticking his tongue out at us. But because he sealed himself inside the absolutely safe capsule, the battle's by definition over. So... Did we win? Did he win? Oh my! As evil as old Porky is here, I feel bad for him now. Why's that? Is there something you're not telling us? It's true that the absolutely safe capsule that Mr. Saturns and I developed together can protect one from every manner of danger. It is an absolutely safe capsule. But once you enter it, you can never exit it. Even what's outside the absolutely safe capsule is absolutely safe. I did tell Porky in a hushed voice that I shouldn't let him use it yet. But all he can do now is live for eternity inside the capsule in absolute safety. Who knows? In a way, he may have gotten exactly what he wanted. What do you think? Is it wrong of me to think this way? I don't care how evil somebody is, trapping them somewhere for all eternity is probably the worst way to go. I don't think anyone deserves that. It is wrong, you say? Be that as it may, it's a little too late to do anything now. I guess that's true. He's still sticking out his tongue at us. I don't know if he even recognizes the fact that he can't get out of there. Want me to roll him around a bit? No, it's okay. It is absolutely safe after all. Roly, roly. Roly, roly. I could sit here all day doing that, but if you guys want to pick up the game, you can do it yourself. It's fun. And as we encounter a few more of these stupid enemies that I didn't want to run into. Talk about a mood killer. But we encounter up here the last saved frog in the game. I'm the final frog in the game. It's been such a short time, though it seems long, too. In any case, thank you for your continued patronage throughout it all. For me, and all the other frogs, I thank you. Pop, teardrop. And the last hot spring, where if we sit in here long enough, we can hear, as if being played from the winds down here beneath Empire Porky Building, the theme from Tasmily Village is slowly playing in the background. And that's the note I'll leave you guys off on. For in the next episode, we'll see if we can pull the final needle. But we'll first have to get through the Masked Man, our missing twin brother Klaus. This is UniversalGiant, and I'll see you guys next time.